Hello? When if I stick my arms up, it just reveals how skinny my arms really are. Oh, God. Alright, it's fine. I know I need to work out. Hi! We're doing more Endwalker. On the basis of I wanted to. So anyway. Oh, I forgot that this was Dekka's current outfit. Well, glamour is the true end game. I did say... I've been slacking on it. I always did say, if I remember correctly, that I would worry about glamour when I finished ARR. Now I'm like, well, I'll worry about glamour when I finish Heavensward. Whatever. You know what? Some part of me feels a little bit satisfied just watching the armor roll on and off. And at some point, I'll clean my inventory. God, remember when I started playing this game and I would clean my inventory basically every single stream? Just sell all the old shit and deal with it. Alright. Last we left off, there were some real fuckers. We talked to Heavensward, and by talk to him, I mean Heavensward basically laughed at us and said, "Y'all are fucked, ain't you?" That's basically what happened. I think I got my ass beat by a Moogle, which, like, you know, a little bit embarrassing in retrospect, but... Did my spell not go off? Whoops. It happens to the best of us. Me. It happens to me sometimes, occasionally. Can I get Barrage here, please? Thank you. I really appreciate it. Barrage, get his ass. I'm a little bit concerned. I'm not in love with the plot twists that they're kind of pushing with the big climactic revelation we had with Heavensward. I'm sure, like, you know, we deal to a certain extent. And I want to know where they're going. Something is up with Nidhogg on the basis of we haven't seen him yet. And the fact that we haven't even seen our villain this entire time is kind of weird. But, like, the idea of, like, perceiving time differently is interesting and neat when it... to me, when it's got like a mix of cosmic horror, almost. Like, you are insignificant to us. You don't matter to us. But torturing an entire city for eons based on the sins of stuff that happened 1,000 years ago doesn't strike me as, like, above it all. It strikes me as, like, a little petty, almost. And, you know, I'm sorry, but, like, you know, we did kill your consort. Don't really seem mad about that. You're not gonna torture a whole city about that. Oh my god, please turn in. Barrage, could you do your fucking job, please? Thank you. Okay. You and I can talk real quick. There we go. Get that Aether card. Oh god, I forgot that I still have Mechanist quest to do. Maybe I should go take care of that real quick, because I do think I am behind on Mechanist stuff. Actually, now that I think about it, aren't I level 58 now on my White Mage? Which I should probably update my list. So shouldn't I... Yeah, I do have a new... Fuck, I have so many job quests to take care of now. We can run off real quick to take care of our job quests. It's been a minute. These usually don't take that long. We can take 20-30 minutes at the start of the stream before we get back to the juicy bit. Gotta eat our oats real quick. Oh, fuck. I guess one of these is probably Okay, so wait, that's the White Mage quest. Is this... That's the last thing we need to fly in this area. And I assume, yep, it's not very interesting. Let's get this real quick, because after this we can fly, right? Yeah! And then doing this White Mage quest will be a lot easier. Always a little bit of a distraction. Just like, oop, I need to go do the main story quest. Oop, I should really go finish this White Mage quest first. Ah, but before that, I really want to unlock these Aether Currents. By the time we get back to the main story quest, maybe we too will perceive time on the scale of eons. Anyway, are y'all good? Was something up with the hunters? Whatever. I wonder if this quest didn't unlock until we finished all the other Aether Current quests, because I didn't see it before. So it might be possible that, like, this is supposed to be the end of the road for us. Maybe this is going to be some mini boss fight or something. I'm curious. And a little scared. Mostly curious. Oh well, just a quick jaunt around to go talk to all my friends. What's up, buddy? The chocobos are acting rowdy. Uh-oh. That's not good. How are we gonna fly if the chocobos are acting rowdy? There's gotta have been at some point. So how's Moonbreeder? About that. Anyway, there's gotta have been some animation at some point with, the classic Legend of Zelda Cuckoo Swarm, but with chocobos, right? That's happened. I believe it. I want to Google it. I want to make it. Oh my god. Wait. Oh, I could do such a shitty edit of just Link hitting a chicken, and then the chicken's just like, "Big bro, come help," and it's a bunch of chocobos. And it would not be funny to anyone except me. And it's really not even that far above just lolhoom. So how's Estola? What happens to Estola? What? Estola's well, we don't know what's going on with Estola yet. We are, look. We're doing our best right now. We're a new player. We're a little guy. We haven't made it past Heavensward yet. We're like halfway through it. We're just doing our best. As far as I know, Estola is fine. Forever. Well, actually, no. I don't know the status of any of the Warriors of Light. They're all... Alphino's alright. He's a little depressed. Which, you know, you get like that. It happens to all of us, really. I also suffered from depression occasionally, but you know, at least I don't form random PMCs and doom half a continent over it. Yeah. Give me the last Aether Current. I can fly now! Hell yeah! Alright. Next White Mage quest. Let's do it. The next action is executed without MP cost. That's not a very exciting ability. Maybe it'll become useful later. Right now I have so much MP regeneration, I don't know if I ever have had to deal with it. Alright. Good tidings, Deca. I have acquired definite information on Alaqua. What was going on with this again? As before, the stench of death gave her away. A hunter she chanced to walk near couldn't help but notice the stench. When she realized that she was being observed, she quickly turned her steps west towards dragon territory. The hunter shouted a warning, but she continued on heedless. In light of her inclinations, I dare say she has business there. There's an area called Avalonia Fallen to the west. Let's head in that direction and try to pick up Alaqua's trail. Okay. I don't remember who this Alakwa is, to be honest. I think it's been like 10 hours of gameplay since I've done a White Mage quest. I dimly remember there being someone in the... Fuck, there was someone in the Icelands who we walked up to. Oh! Yes, because the forest of Gudania... For some reason, my head's only coming up with the Black Marsh, but that's not that. The Forest of Gudania were getting infected by bad juju. We found out that it was somehow seeping in from the waters up in... Korthus. And there was some person there that we thought was doing it that we had to chase this way. I remember. It's fine. No signs of Alakwa. And the area beyond is fraught with danger. Not even hunters dare venture in. I would sooner not wander these parts without some guarantee... What's up, Raj? Well, it's some guarantee that Alakwa is near, but we cannot afford to delay lest she elude us completely. Let's split up and search. If you would focus on the area to the north, I will follow the high road west. Oh, and do keep an eye out for the taint. If Alakwa is here, it is like to have manifested. I can see your head steam? I don't know what that means. I am but a little bit stupid. And that's okay. Where am I going? Over here, apparently. Is there any taint over here? Be honest. Be honest. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Hey, shit. Oh, well. Oh, shit. Was a little bit of holy stun between friends. Well, I'm not friends with any of these guys, but still. Neat. Alright. I can cleanse that taint. Easy enough. Ain't that right, Barrage? Alright, quest over. Give me my spell. Alakwa is not here. We're joining the Shiva on the westbound high road. Who is the Shiva again? She's the granddaughter of a great conjurer, if I remember correctly. Well, white mage, I guess. It's all dim memories. I'm trying to remember, but I'll deal with it. God, I really am out of practice with the white mage after doing so much Machinist shit. I just realized I haven't actually done a dungeon since I unlocked the ability to do Lily shit. Hey, you good? I notice you're, like, kneeling in front of her, but I don't know if this is just, like, a thing you're into, or... You should not have startled me. You. I see. You are the one who undid my work. Why do you interfere with my experiment? Well, you're kind of poisoning a forest. We look down on that here. So it was... I'm a big boy. So it was you who created the taint. The taint, you say? An insult born of ignorance. What you so callously destroyed is a wellspring of life-giving ether. What are you saying? The taint is befouled aether. It destroys life. So you choose to cling to your ignorance like all the others. But it matters not what you think. When my experiment is complete, all the fools who tormented me and mine shall get their comeuppance. No, we won't let you continue your twisted experiment. Dekka, stop her! I believe you have more pressing concerns. Drawn to the aether I shouldn't doubt, or the taint as you insist on calling it, but such details are immaterial. By whatever name it is known, I shall fill the world with it and have my revenge. Yeah, I don't think you got the moral high ground when you're saying that type of shit. No one's ever like, I'm gonna fill the world with puppies and have my revenge. And I'm feeling pretty interfering right now. I don't know, that's just me. I'm feeling like I might want to interfere. I'm looking at this, I'm thinking, yeah, that looks pretty interferable right now. I'm feeling pretty contrary and interferable right now. Don't worry about it. Wonder what my gameplay will be like when we unlock Glare. Probably not that different. Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, that's on me. I'll be honest, I just wasn't paying attention to my health, and I definitely forgot what my heal button was because it's been so long since I've actually had to heal. Oh my god, and we're all the way back here. Oh shit. Wait, did we win? I don't feel like we won. That's not the right quest. That's the right quest. Alright. That's on me. That's on me. I haven't had to heal myself in a while, and I definitely just wasn't paying attention. I could have used a lily to save myself. Alright. Whoops. Is it the first time I've died? I mean, I've wiped in dungeons before, never in the overworld as far as I remember. So, yeah, that's a first. I need to get... God, I've been so focused on learning how to play Machinist, I forgot how to play White Mage. God, if I ever want to actually go through and learn all the classes, I'm going to have such a time with it. Wiping to a bunch of random earth sprites that are like 4 levels below me? I'm not even level locked. Oh shit. Alright, well, good thing we unlocked healing. Or flying. Makes this a lot easier. Let's just go ahead and make this a lot easier on myself, too. Oh shit, I really thought that... Oh, I guess they did just appear instantly last time. That's fine, I can just cast heal on myself again. Oh fuck, do we have to go through a whole cutscene again? Oh, no, we won. Huzzah! You find a peculiar hunk of flesh on the ground? Yo, flesh? A streamer. Hello. Thank you, Deca. Again, you've saved me, and again I am reminded of my own weakness. What do you have there? "'Tis well I skipped my last meal. I'd wager this is part of Alaqua's experiment. The Seedseers may be able to glean something from it, and yet I find myself loath to seek them out. They haven't lifted so much as a finger to help us. What can we expect of them now?" Well, now's not the time to be stubborn. I died for this flesh. You have the right of it, Dicka. There's more at stake than a difference of opinion. I didn't read what you said the second time, but I'm just going to assume it wasn't important. Alright, we got a spell I'm never going to remember to use. Let's go. Oh, fuck. Well, it's an ability, I guess. Honestly, I've never even paid attention to how much mana everything costs. I guess Resurrect is pretty expensive. So what, before Resurrect, I should probably now do like... I could put this in like an order, essentially. Just to get him with the old 234. That can be my revive order. Use Shift F5 to actually get me some healing up. Alright. What's up, Ashiva? please hold on to the hunk of flesh. It is safer in your keeping. Now then, let's return to Camp Tranquil and explain the situation to the Seed Seers. I would also appreciate a reminder. Oh my god, we're gonna have to go on some trials, aren't we? We gotta get rid of these job quests at some point, so we might as well go through. But boy, after the relatively low note of the last Heavensward quest, I want to know what happens next. Right. You've returned. How fares your effort to purge the tank? We have got to come up with a different name for this. You wish to show us something. Yeah, here's some flesh. You like this, right? This is fine. God, it's gonna smell really bad moving it from the frozen waste to like a wet swamp. What does it tell us, brother? The elementals are in trepidation of the flesh. It is infused with befouled aether, of this there can be no doubt. And with the Great One's warnings growing ever more fervent, it seems plain that this aliquot continues to sow the taint. Whatever it is she seeks to do, we must put a stop to it. Arun and I shall take a closer look at the flesh. In the meantime, you must resume your journey of purification. What? With all due respect. Oh, to hell's with the respect. I can't believe what I'm hearing. You would send us back to the midst of danger with nary a word of counsel? I know full well what we ask, that we ask much of you, but there's none other upon whom we can depend. Depend, you say? Instead of depending on others, why don't you do something for a change? We all know that you both have the power to do so. Do you realize how much Dekka has been through in your names? Oh, but of course you don't, because while he bled for you, and died, don't forget the dying, I did do that, you were hiding here with your heads in the treetops. If Master Atoa were to see this, he'd be turning in his grave. Head in the treetops? What is the matter with her? Well, we did have to run around cleansing taint while y'all sat back and did nothing. To think that our own people see us in such a light. Again, not a PR problem. Might be a personal problem. It cannot be helped, brother. We are bound to remain in the forest. Things are not as they were during Master Atoa's time. Be that as it may, were the people to lose faith in us, for whom shall we convey the will of the elementals? Is that the priority? Fine. Forgive me, Dekka, but I would be alone. Rest assured, I will take a closer look at the tainted flesh. Arun has the right of it. It is our duty to facilitate harmony between man and elemental. All the laws of the forest count for naught if we fail in this. Sorry, adjusting my chair slightly. At any rate, we must needs stop Aliqua's dark designs. And fear not, Dekka. Henceforth, we will not leave you to bear the burden alone. Pray, allow us to something that Will accidentally clicked over and didn't see. And thank God we don't have to do this quest. Not until level 60. Cool. Let's see. We should probably actually immediately go do other job quests, though. Not to strip in front of y'all, I apologize about that, but like, you know, we got some shit to go do. See you later. I gotta go to a future techno city real quick to help some other masters of an art that really like me. You know, I'm reminded, as I teleport next to this bunny girl in lingerie, of when I first started playing, and people in the Discord I was in, I actually want this, don't I? People in the Discord I was in posted essentially a tier list graphic, but it was how good their characters were canonically at different skills. And it may, you know, I do wonder if I do full completionist and I try to actually level up everyone. Whether deck, because canonically, in my brain, you could probably treat, like, at some point, it's a bunch of alternate timeline, wumbo jumbo. You know, I can't be the best machinist in the world, and the best white mage in the world, and the best, I don't know, marauder in the world, etc., etc., etc. I guess that's something we'll contend with after we get a third class at the very least. I hope your firearm is loaded and ready, Deca. We've received our deployment orders from House Zamail. Several groups of Dravanians are converging on Falcon's Nest, and we've been tasked with eliminating the fiends gathering upon the Black Iron Bridge. Knowing Telegonche, and I unfortunately do, I would not put it past him to lure more foes onto the narrow structure simply to overtax us. And we must needs overcome this assault without Joy's help. Or Celestos, for that matter. He is yet to return since he stormed out the door. I will assemble our remaining machinists and lead them to Falcon's Nest. Pray, join us there as soon as you may. Oh wait, why would I fly to Falcon's Nest? I can just walk slightly to the left and I'll be right there. Not this way. I apologize, I've jumped off a cliff for no reason, I promise. I will be sure to only jump off cliffs if there's a really good reason to do so. The exit is literally right here. I can pay 200 gil or walk 5 feet to the left. This is the right spot, right? Yeah. Sup, Stevanian? What's up? Just my posture so that I'm actually sitting in this chair properly. Deca, I fear Celestos' departure has inspired his fellows to disregard my commands. You are the only machinist to answer my call to arms. And in response to this insubordination, I've been forced to deploy what few knights we could spare, myself included. They even begged... They even begged me to come along. As I've said afore, fighting bloody dragons ain't in me contract, so they'll be paying me handsomely for the trouble. Oh, eat it, bag it. Is this House Halianarte's entire company? You seem to be short a number of machinists. We are keeping our colleagues in reserve. For an operation such as this, we need field only Deca, the finest, I guess I should get used to saying machinist. Your confidence is truly inspiring. Thankfully, however, there are few enemies threatening the Black Iron Bridge. Even with your sparse numbers, I dare say you shan't be sorely pressed. Celesto, have you come to fight with us? That all depends on you, my lord. We found Joy's father. He's being held prisoner in the broom. Held prisoner? You suspect this is some manner of coercion? Aye, we reckon they've been targeting Joy for a while. Her dad vanished right after he landed a job here in Falcon's Nest. And then Joy suddenly up and wed the brother of a carpenter working on the fortifications. House Zamail is behind this, or I'm a Chocobo's third cousin. Telegonche, you... Beep! It's not too late. If we break her dad out, then Joy can abandon her farce of a marriage and come back to the Manufactoria where she belongs. But the bridge, the Dravanians... Go. Joy is a machinist. As Manufactory Chief, 'tis your duty to attend to your employees. My knights and I shall march for House Halianarte. Bah! You needn't worry. I'll have yours truly fighting right along, right beside him. Go up the boss, Deca. If Deca goes, then I'll stay behind. We promised machines to the Zamails, and we don't want to break our word, now do we? Just one should be enough. Thank you. Thank you all. We shall conclude this matter with the greatest of haste and return as swiftly as we may. God, I feel like my voice acting is getting worse as I go. I swear I had at least slightly unique voices for these guys before. find one of the manufactories. God, this guy's accent's changed like 3 times in this one conversation. You'll find one of our manufacturing machinists in the broom. He'll show you where Joy's dad is being held. God, if only the rich asshole whose name I can't remember could stick around for 5 seconds to hear you say that. But it's fine. He's also psychic or whatever, so he'll be exactly where we need him to be. I'm tall. There we go. Let's see. Oh man. Why would someone... Uh-oh. I'm curious what this exactly is going to be like. Wait, I thought all our machinists were at the bridge. Why? Whatever. Alright. Don't cinema sense it. Don't cinema sense it. Celestial said you'd come. The chief will draw too much attention, so we asked him to wait at the workshop until we're ready to act. Joy's dad is right behind that door over there. We just need to convince the bloke standing guard to open it. He don't exactly look the stoic type though, so a cost round ought to have him piss in his trousers. Damn, that's crazy. Really, I think it's completely irresponsible for you to suggest that we just shoot at people randomly in the streets. I mean, I'll do it, but only because it's funny. Ah! What the? You shot me! Yeah. Please, I ain't done nothing wrong. Some fancy fop dropped a pouch in my lap and told me to guard the door. I swear, that's all I know. And how much did he pay you? Not enough to die over, me lord. Don't shoot me again. It was not my intention to threaten you. We merely wish you to release the man behind yonder door. And should you fear the vengeance of your employer, you are welcome to take shelter at the manufactory. In fact, why not become a machinist? Then you need take such an unsavory job again. You're offering me work, me lord. I'll let the bloke out for that. Hells, I'll carry him across the city and back for a steady wage. Well, he doesn't know what he was doing. Oh, he's so small. Lord Stevanian, me humble thanks. You've been locked away for quite some time, my poor man. Do you know who did this to you, or why? I've not the faintest idea, me lord. I was hired by House Zamail to work on the walls, and when I went to join the crew handing out for Falcon's Nest, some bastard, begging your pardon, me lord, slipped a sack over me head and carted me away. I'm just a broken old hunter. I ain't got money for ransom, and nor does me family. Got to thinking they nabbed the wrong bloke. Then you weren't aware that Joy was wed, or that she's resigned from her position at both the manor and the manufactory? She got married and quit! Why'd she do a foolish thing like that? I've never seen her happier than when she's slinging one of them flintlocks. Oh, so that's why they took me. They blackmailing me little Joy. Ain't no way she'd up and marry some bloke what wouldn't let her stay at the workshop. Then she was a machinist by her own choice. I'm fully glad to hear that. 'Tis time we liberated your daughter from her false union. Once she sees you are safe, I do not envy the man who pretends at the role of her husband. I know you said things right, my lord. You take care of Joy, and I'll tell the rest of the machinists that they can come back to work. Alright then, lad. You come with me. I don't know why I've decided that he's British. I guess he should be French or something, but it's whatever. All the machinists are British now. I will speak with Joy and unravel this nonsense. You, however, must make haste to the Black Iron Bridge and lend your barrel to the battle. Yo, why did it gotta waste like that, though? Alright. We're not done yet. Why? It's a 2-second walk to get up there. I'll be a little bit cheap. Jesus Christ! I was at like 3,700 yesterday. Here I am now with, well, 420,000. Then Ishgard, if anything, they should all be French. Yeah, but the French. I think, what is the buff that Peloton gives anyway? Increases movement speed. That doesn't tell me anything. How much does it increase my movement speed by? Some amount. Alright, well, whatever. Gotta fly over there. It's nice to be in areas which I can fly in again. Except for Aymeric. Even if he's French, he still has the sexiest British accent. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? God, I wish I had a voice as silky smooth as that. Part of me wants to take up voice acting lessons at some point just so that I can pretend to do that. It just seems like a skill that would be nice to have. Alright. You good, buddy? No. Okay. Well, we'll deal with that. As long as I have a healer to patch me up, it should be fine. About time you got back. You found Joy's dad then? Good. Now it's up to the boss to bring her back. The fighting has been fierce. Master Rossenthal was injured when he gallantly intercepted a swipe meant to remove my head. Bah! That's a noble way of saying I tripped over its bloody tail and stumbled into the blow. Anyway, you'll have to take me place on the front lines and do it soon, before these dainty knights get their asses handed to them. I don't know what that line read was, and we're just not going to worry about it. Oh, that's some fucking dragons. Auto attack, please. Auto attack, please. Fuck it, whatever. Oh, well, not everyone gets to live. You know, maybe we could have rescued Joy's dad later. We were, like, in the middle of a battle. Maybe we could have waited on that, like, 5-10 minutes. Ah, whatever, it's fine. Alright, maybe it's not fine. Well, half the people lived. I'll take a 50-50 living percentage. Okay, there we go. He was missing a few mates, but God, I feel like I just can't get the... Oh, I accidentally right-clicked. I feel like I just can't get the voice I used to do for Rossenthal. I don't even remember what the voice I used to do for Rossenthal was. A star indeed. Your arrival was as a gift from the heavens. Can I put on a shirt now? Oh, that's not good. Sup, Joy? How does that sneak up on me? How do you like that, you great scaly bastard? He's just Wait, why are y'all on that side of the bridge anyway? It's fine. She looks different. Did she let her hair down? It used to be tied up in a ponytail, didn't it? Okay, nope, we're skipping past that. I'm afraid I caused a great deal of trouble for you all. Thank you for rescuing me, Dad. Now let your hair down, Joy. You looked cute. Which was no trouble at all for such a fine employee. And also for, you know, your dad was kidnapped. As you are now wed, I understand that you may not wish to resume your duties at the manor. But have you considered my son's offer that you and your husband come to work at the manufacturer? Wait, that's the dad. I guess I've never seen him in armor. Me husband... What the fuck is a southern accent? Me husband... That's not it. Me... Howdy, y'all. Me husband and me have agreed to part ways. If it please me, Lord, I'd like to start working again at the workshop and the manor both. Joy, my dear. You are most welcome, of course. Neither the manor nor the manufactory have been the same without you. You know, we did get yelled at for not helping out people unless they worked for us. And then the immediate next quest was us helping Joy so that she could come work for us again. So I'm just... me lordship, I don't know how to... that is to say... Oh, that's a subtle eye animation. I'm glad to be back. Sell for Final Fantasy 14, I guess. I don't know why the zoom out though made me think there was going to be an... Stay a palm, buddy. I see that even for the much diminished House Helianarte, a handful of dragons poses no true threat. I shall have to find a more significant challenge for your next outing. It would seem that you still do not understand that the knight is the master of the battlefield. That was far more than a handful of dragons, Teleganche. Do you think us blind? We know who is working against the manufactory. We know whose underhanded villainy forced Joy into wedlock. Whatever are you implying? You speak as if I recall the names of your lore-born servants, or hold even the slightest interest in their common unions. Now, if you'll excuse me, my lords. Joy, ready, aim. I'll break out the Halo gun again. I'll do it. Jesus, we're not done yet? Damn that man and his arrogance. My prospectometer and I shall remain vigilant, that we may defeat Teleganche's trickery at every turn. The accolades for this triumph, however, must go to you, Dekka. The bridge is clear and Joy is returned to us. I was afraid I'd see the last of the manufactory. Thank you again for the warm welcome home. I've never felt as whole as I did after I joined the rank of the machinists. When I had to tell his lordship I was quitting, it felt like I was leaving a part of me soul behind. That's when I realized, to me, being a machinist is more than just firing a weapon. It's a way of connecting to another side of myself. Well, now that you're connected again, we can get back to working on your shooting. And your swearing. Oh, fuck yeah! And there's also the small matter of our delayed tourney celebration. If it please my lordship, I'd like to do some training instead. I feel the need to shoot off 10 score bullets or so. Of course. We all celebrate in our own way. Fire at will, my dear. No, hang on. Wait! I, for one, am eager for a stiff drink back at the manufactory. God, I remember when I was like 6 years old or something. God, back in like preschool, people made fire at will jokes at me. God, that brings back memories. I didn't say they were good memories, they were just... Nah, they're the type of memories where you look back and you're like, why was this a big deal again? But it was a big deal to me at the time, god damn it. Actually, no. Wait, did I think it was funny back then? I think I did. Thus began the long, long line of jokes at my expense. Biggs, why are you here? Have you been here the whole time? In Wedge, too? Once more you have proven your worth to the machinists and to House Helinarte. As for Lord Telegonche, I had my suspicions, but it now seems abundantly clear that he's been behind every mishap and misfortune to befall the Manufactory. Tell me the audio balance is whack again. Don't break your mic cord. Don't worry. You leave that to me. Despite his knavery, however, our successes in the field will not have escaped the notice of the Holy See. As our reputation grows, so too shall Telegonche's ire. We'd best be on our guard. Oh, did you hear? During a skirmish with the dragons, Rosenthal developed a new technique. He was adamant that I pass on the particulars to you. Oh. What? Oh, the split shot just gets upgraded. Did this upgrade my... Oh! This upgrades my cone AoE attack? I think? No, this just upgrades my basic ass... Oh. Well, now my first attack is almost as strong as my second and third attack. Jesus. Okay, fuck. Fair enough. And perhaps more importantly, finally, we can go ahead, get back to the main story quest. It'll happen. Still, I'm curious what the new heated split shot looks like. I'm gonna have to shoot something. Oh, Moogles! Moogle, 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 Moogles! Oh, it's clear too. Hell yeah. As much as I adore Seattle rain and cloud cover, I do like a clear blue sky. Blah, 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 blah. I shot some people so that you could take a bath or whatever. You should probably go take one now, you smelly little gremlin, you. Now, how are we doing on the Aether Current here anyway? One more random one that we need to pick up and 2 more quests. 785 yalms to the north. Oh. Fuck. Might as well pick up this random. This should be an Aether quest that we gotta do real quick. Then we can go ahead and grab that last one that we need to find, and then it's just one more. Okay, cool. Blah, 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 blah. Wow, really? Okay, yeah, whatever, sure. Well, I think I... Nope, that's a flower. I was like, I think I see one, but no. Sup, buddy? Alright, just a little bit of hide and seek for the power of a god to fly. You are not even hiding. You deserve to lose this game, let's be honest. I'm insulted. Insulted! Someone needs to teach these Moogles how to hide. And then how to never show up again. Ah, I kid. Half. To be fair, getting up here was a bit of a chore. Sup, buddy? Oh, and there's the last one. Alright, sick. We love looking slightly left and right. Then again, if this was hard to find, I probably would have been emasculated. What? Hang on a second. I need to Google what the definition of emasculated is again, because I thought deprived of his male identity or male role or identity, or made weaker or less effective. Well, I guess that's old-timey English for you. We can go into the probable odd English etymology there, where it changed from just being weakened to losing your masculinity a little bit, but we're not going to, because I don't want to. Now then. Light. No more quests to do. And the last actual thing we need to grab was somewhere up here. So we just gotta sprint over and go grab it. And then we'll be able to fly in this area. Well, after probably a little bit more story progression, I'm assuming. I am assuming, of course. Oh, shit. Alright. It'll probably just be faster if I actually follow the road. Just so I don't get stuck on random shit. Something over here, from the seams of it. God, I do love destroyed floating locks. It is pretty nice when something is exploding, but like it's not exploding. I think that's very much a part of the human identity. It's just something that we all enjoy. No, I think, well, to be fair, a lot of people like explosions, but... Can you repair all my shit real quick, actually? Just get that out of the way so I don't have to worry about it later. There we go. Thank you. Goodbye. You know, I've never really used... God, I feel like I'm bad with engaging with a lot of the actual MMO parts of this MMO. I haven't done crafting or anything yet. I haven't really done anything except the main story quests and some dungeons. There are a lot of features that I've just never bothered with, which, to be fair, I don't have to bother with, so I'm not really inclined to worry about it too much. I know that crafting is something that I definitely want to get into, but I'm very happy that, at least for right now, I don't have to worry about dailies or retainers or all that stuff that people say that scares me. And where is that last Aether Current? It's somewhere over here. Is that? Nope, that's a wind spike. There it is. Alright. And with this, we only have one more Aether Current quest left. Which means we're probably right about to leave the area, doesn't it? I'm a little bit ashamed I missed this on the way in. But still. Yeah. Fingers crossed we get that last Aether Current. It's just a part of the main story quest. And then we don't have to worry about doing the cleanup we've had to do with all the other areas. But for now, let's get going. We've got a Sky Island to get up to after we re-recruit Sid to the cause. Please do me a favor and fuck right off. Estidian, put me in a cutscene. Ah, shit. Give me a second. Ooh, what was that? Oh, for shit's sake. Damn it. That's a new attack. Funny that now my fanciest attack is just the basic start of my combo. But whatever. Alright. This right here is exactly why I never had my chocobo out since I maxed him. Yeah, I'll get to it. Alright. A force of sufficient power to break through a primal's defensive might conceivably grant us access to the area. And I can offer no better solution. Pray, consult this engineer friend of yours. Very well, on the condition that you swear not to lure Nidhogg from his lair in our absence. And steal all the glory for myself, you mean? Nay, I'm not so selfish as that. Contact me by link pearl when your preparations are complete, and we shall set forth from Ishgard together. I suggest we rendezvous back at St. Rene's Forum, Dekka. From what I gleaned of the Holy Sea's decidedly ambitious airship project, Sid will still be in Ishgard. Alright, don't fuck it up. Again, I still don't really trust Sid, or Estinian. Something is really off here. Oh, my return isn't cooled down yet. Alright, well, whatever. Where do I actually need to go? Oh, is he actually in the manufactory? Doesn't seem like it, but might be right about next to it. That's... Never mind. I thought that was the White Mage character for a second, but it was just a player. They look different once I looked at them, though. I'm still a little bit stupid, though. Alright, Alfino, what's up? When last you saw Master Garland, he was advising the Ishgardians on the ailing airship, correct? In that case, he might still be at Camp Cloudtop. Failing that, we could try the airship landing, or mayhap even the Skysteel Manufactory. But let's not waste time searching aimlessly. Someone in the city is sure to know where to find him. The question is who? Sir Aymeric would be the obvious choice, but there's no guaranteeing he will be able to grant us an audience at short notice. I have it. Count Edmond's youngest son prides himself on knowing all of the Holy Sea's juiciest rumors. Let's return to the manor and see if Lord Emmeline is about. Yeah, fuck sure. Fuck it, why not? Fuck sure? Fuck it. Whatever. Listen. We got some shit to talk about. I don't think he's untrustworthy so much as he's a dickwad. I don't know. Something about this whole Nidhogg thing stinks. Ah, the hero returns. How goes the fight, old boy? Well, I trust. Huh? In search of Sid Garland, you say? Then say no more. The taverns are full of talk, and the name of said silver-haired genius has cropped up more often than most. I hear he's been tasked with getting the monstrous airship the Holy See commissioned to actually fly. It would seem the project has been plagued with mishaps from the first. In any case, Garland Ironworks employees are known to frequent the airship landing, and I'll wager their master does too. The airship landing? Yes, I thought as much. Come, Dekka, we must find Sid and trouble him for his expert opinion. Please, for the love of God, keep your master out of trouble. To be fair, the airship landing is probably the first place we should have asked people. It's not like we're sneaking around in the shadows looking for the dude. But we're not heroes here yet, I guess. We did have to fight for our honor. But that was only once. Since then, we've done lots of good things, like talk to dragons and consult with heritage. It's fine. Sid, what's good, man? Oh god, what the fuck was your voice? Dekka, Alfino! How fare you both? Not terribly well, judging by your faces. Greetings, Master Garland. I'm sure it will come as little surprise when I tell you we are here in need of a favor. No, his voice is way deeper than that. God, Alfino's voice actor is so smooth. Another wind barrier? And you say it was conjured by Nidhogg? The Enterprise could certainly take you where you need to go. but she would not fare well against dragons. She's agile for a ship her size, but not that agile. The Dravanians would fly rings around her. And if they took it into their heads to incinerate the rigging, there would be precious little we could do to avoid them. But there must be something we can do. Some manner of weapon we could employ. Estinian stands vigil at the edge of the churning mist, but we do not know how much longer... Alright. I didn't say it was impossible. I said it was impossible for the Enterprise. We need a smaller boat. Biggs, Wedge, it's time we gave that new toy of yours a proper field test. Alright. Wonder how Tadao was doing. I should check in on her. It's probably best that I let the lad show you. Come on, the manufactory's not far. What the fuck was that, Reed? Alright. Alright, before we duck into the manufactory, I just want to duck by the bar we left Tadao in and make sure she's actually, like, still there. Because I forgot she existed. And I want to make sure that she's good. Is it here? Nope. There it is. Alright. Tadao! There you are. Daunty and locked on Stu. Oh, what is up with your new outfit? When did she get that hat? Has she had that the whole time? Hold up. Tadao, I need you to stop looking at me so that I can look at you. Oh, she has a whole new outfit. When did she get that? What is this? She's got a little coat. She's got a little hat. She's... Oh, God, for the love of God, don't start cosplaying the bartender from Borderlands, whose name I can't remember. It's whatever. Need to be looking sharp working at the bar. I don't remember her working at the bar. I don't think she does work at the bar. She just hangs out there. Doesn't she? That's where we last left her off, was her just being like, yeah, I'm gonna sit around in the bar and wait for news about our friends. Right. Our little project's just inside. Oh, you're gonna like this one. Oh, it's the thing I noticed that they were working on before.
Feast your eyes upon our latest and greatest feat of engineering. We call it a mana cutter.
Gesundheit. Oh, that's the mech mount that I saw people riding around in.
After you put down Gaius, Wedge and me struck out on our own for a bit and started work on the successor to the tiny Bronco.
That's Biggest voice?
Impressive little thing, isn't she? My talent for ship design has plainly rubbed off on them. They've adapted the principles of corrupted crystal technology and constructed a mechanism which converts ether from its surroundings into elemental wind. Said wind is then harnessed by the specially engineered sails, providing the craft with propulsion and lift. All in all, a most elegant solution. I'm actually a little upset that I didn't think of it myself.
The design does, however, come with one small flaw.
The energy conversion ratio is bloody awful. To generate enough power to get you off the ground, you need to be in an area awash with predominantly wind-aspected ether.
In other words, there are a few places you can fly, lots of places you can't.
The new Ishgardian airship hasn't left the boys much time for tinkering, meaning it may be a while before this particular project takes off, if you'll forgive the pun.
Oh, she changed. Okay, so so she is in that fancy new outfit in the bar, but she hasn't actually unlocked it in story mode yet. All right, she's just working on the glamorous.
I've been looking all over for you. There's been word from Aldar. It's about Her Grace the Sultana.
God, I love Tadaro's voice.
It seems you're required elsewhere. Leave the Mana Cutter with us. We'll see that she's airworthy and suitably equipped to slice through those winds. You, meanwhile, should concentrate on providing Raoban and the Sultana whatever help they need.
Okay. I'm just gonna make in my notes here. I'm just gonna write Garland Ironworks are working on some massive airship for the Ishgardians. Her new VAA is absolutely stellar. Yeah, I don't know what, but that voice is buttery smooth. I wish I had a voice or even the ability to produce a voice as smooth as that. Like, General Raoban says they may have uncovered the Sultana's whereabouts. And he wants you, by which I mean both of you, to go to the Waking Sands right away. God, I'm trying to emulate it even slightly. Nowhere close, but hopefully it'll at least help me develop the talent a little bit. To go to the Waking Sands right away and help with the investigation. Come, Dekka. Pressing though Ishgard's plight may be, our presence here will not serve to hasten the Mana Cutter's completion. Let's return to the troubled lands of Thanalan and lend what aid we may. Tadaro, our friends here at the congregation send a message to Estidian. Oh, have our friends here at the congregation send a message to Estidian. Tell them we have identified a solution to our problem, but that it will take some time to prepare. As you wish, Master Alfino. To the Waking Sands, Warrior of Light. 'Tis past time Ul'dah was delivered from this darkness. Oh, are we solving everything? So how's Raoban's left arm? I don't know. I don't trust you after you asked, so how's Y'Stola? I don't know what's going on there, but I know some shit's fucked now. Thanks to somebody. What is this? Oh, okay. Big ol' zoop. Now this is an outfit that's appropriate for the desert. And that is something I probably should have done a long time ago, but whatever. Why do I have this locked? Oh, it's because it's a crafting thing. I'm willing to bet that that's the thing I need in order to actually make glamour prisms. Or probably something related to it. Anyway. What's up? Y'all good? I would let Y'Stola take me out for dinner. Anyway, what's up, guys?
Thank you for coming.
No thanks are necessary, General. I trust your recuperation continues apace.
I cannot complain. Thanks to Higiri and her ministrations, I've regained much of the strength I lost during my imprisonment.
I gather you have made progress in the search for Her Grace.
Aye, some good fortune at last. A few days past, Dulala informed us that a sizable shipment of alchemical supplies had been delivered to the palace.
Oh yeah, that's his son.
Papa Shan's assistance, I set out to ascertain the source and nature of the shipment. My inquiries led me to Frondale's frontistery. There, I learned that an order had been placed for a curious substance designed to sustain patients trapped in death-like slumber. An invention of the former head alchemist, apparently.
A death-like slumber? This cannot be a coincidence.
It lends some weight to Dulala's claims, aye. Her Grace is likely somewhere within the palace, abed but alive.
Before making any attempt to extricate the Sultana, however, it seemed prudent to learn what manner of substance was used to induce her torpor. To that end, I made inquiries as to the whereabouts of the one most like to have administered it, the lady in waiting. Meriel. We sent for you as soon as we learned of her location. All that remains is to apprehend the woman.
We shall find our cat's paw in the Silver Bazaar. But we must tread carefully. The market is not the bustling place it once was, and someone is sure to mark our coming. Should they inform the monetarists, we'll have a fight on our hands. We must be prepared for the worst, and being short an arm, I thought it wise to take another in its stead. What say you, Warrior of Light? Will you lend me yours?
Fuck, I guess. I'll be honest, guy. I'm a lot skinnier than you are, but like, if you need it, cut it off. Can we grab?
That stands in our way. Come, my friend, for Nanamo and for Uldar.
Oh my god, can we graft a gun to his arm? We already have dudes with guns grafted to their arms in the Final Fantasy universe. He's missing an arm. We need to put something there. Might as well give him a big ass cannon. Oh, he's serious. You do not get the fade out to black camera unless some shit is going down. Anyway, what's up, Yagiri? Our target is Meriel, the Sultana's God, I feel like I can only do one voice now. The Sultana's former lady-in-waiting. A woman of Midlander heritage. I'm told the two of you have met. What the fuck was that read? Our sources indicate that she left the palace shortly after the incident and quietly rejoined the dwindling population of the Silver Bazaar. I suggest we begin by questioning the market's residents and confirm that Meriel is still in hiding there. Yeah, that should go great. Oh. This is actually not too far from us. At least in a position where flying there is going to be the fastest thing we can do. I've been over here. I don't think I've ever been to this corner of the map. It costs like 30 gil. I'm lazy. 30 gil? That's expensive. That's lunch. I could get like some 5 lads with that, or whatever it's called in the Final Fantasy universe. I was trying to think of an old-timey version for guys. I came up with lads. It's about, I've hung up too much with the A-mark. Don't blame me. Meriel? Ah, she's here. Left the city for good, she says. Barely leaves her house, though. Well, it's the one closest to the market entrance. I do get a little bit annoyed at these quests sometimes when I talk to the one person who gives me a solid lead first. Then I gotta go through and talk to everyone else anyway. Ooh, this is a fancy Lalafell. That's a cute outfit. And what brings you to our lonely little hamlet? I believe the arrival of your entourage just about doubled our population. Looking for Meriel, you say? If you're hoping to lure her back to Uldar, you may as well give up now. The girl's done with city life. Is that Bucket trying to give me a quest? Never mind, it's just a dude. It's way less interesting. Do I know of any returning residents? Gosh, don't tell me they're starting to come back. My masters will not be pleased to hear of this. Who the what? Oh, they're buying out all the property. Fuck. What did the guy say? Someone closest to the market entrance. Which one is the market entrance? Oh, and here's a chocobo keep for me to talk to you real quick. Which one is the market entrance? I guess that's the market entrance from the looks of it? No, that's the market entrance. So this one should be Meriel? I got stuck on something. Yeah, because that's the market entrance. So this one is a Meriel, I assume. Hey! What's good? Why does this cutscene seem... This might have been one of the first pieces of Final Fantasy 14 I ever saw, because I dimly remember Laban being pissed at people.
You are Meriel, the Sultana's former lady-in-waiting?
Oh, you're fucked now.
I know no one of that name. Pray excuse me.
Laban.
General Alden.
You're fucked now, buddy. Yeah, this might have been one of the first pieces of Final Fantasy 14 I ever saw. I think I've seen
The truth from you, girl.
I think I've seen this cutscene before. Like 5 years ago or something.
Mayhap it would be better coming from me.
Laban, don't kill this one. Yet.
Lonorito, you'd best talk fast.
As you know, Teleji Adeleji's Cartano reclamation bill was no more than a facade. A means to get his grubby little hands on that Allagan monstrosity Omega. When he learned of Nanamo's intention to abdicate, however, he was forced to amend his plans. Suddenly, assassination seemed the most promising way to further his ambitions. I am told Teleji had discovered a maid in whose veins ran the blood of House Thorn. A new, more pliable puppet to sit the throne. 'Twould have caused an uproar, of course, but few could have contested her claim. 'Twas plain that Teleji's wild machinations had outgrown our ability to control them. So I decided to usurp his scheme and left the fool to seal his own demise.
And what of Nanamo?
Oh, I have no desire to harm her grace. 'Twould profit me little to destabilize our government. Thus did I employ young Meriel here to administer a potent sleeping potion in place of a poison. You should know, General, that your dear friend Ilberd was fully aware of my plan.
Yeah, no shit.
I had him lie about the assassination as a means to prime your rage against Teleji. We weren't entirely sure how you would react, but things went rather better than expected.
Never mind, Rawburn. You can kill him now.
You conniving little worm. You had your claws in the Crystal Braves before their first recruit had sworn to serve.
But of course, when a new game begins, 'tis only prudent to have a piece on the board. Ilberd was mine. Truth be told, a significant proportion of the Braves' initial endowment was also mine. With such large sums moving about, 'twas a rather trifling matter to disguise my own contribution.
I mean, Lolorito got rid of 2 rivals on the Syndicate in one fell swoop. Yeah, you know what else he got rid of? Laban's arm. And also Laban's life.
Ah, Ilberd. I secured his services with a promise to support his cause once my authority had been solidified. I swear, the man thinks of naught but prizing Alamigo from the grasp of the Empire.
Shit.
Unlike you, General, the poor fellow seems quite unable to forsake the land of his forefathers. Mayhap that's why he called you a traitor to your people and a disgrace to your homeland, amongst other things.
What was it he always compared you to? Oh, yes, an overgrown lapdog begging for scraps at the Sultana's table. Oh, how we laughed. Alas, Ilbert's entertaining little outbursts eventually gave way to wearisome tirades, and the zealous brute became rather unruly. I had no wish to see you executed, you understand, but he would not take no for an answer. Rest assured, his employment with me has long since ended.
What a little shit.
Which brings us neatly to the present. What say you, General? Both you and the Sultana are alive. We have one corpse and one fugitive, and preparations have been made to restore your good name. Shall we cry quits and start again with a blank ledger?
So here's the thing. Okay, no, I gotta go put this back. Alright, well, I hope that joke was funny, because I thought it was. Seriously, how is this guy gonna live through this conversation?
Do you honestly expect me to forgive and forget? After all you've done? You're guilty of high treason!
Stay your blade, Master Alden. You yourself are not innocent. Or have you forgotten your own crime in executing Teledji Adeledji without trial?
He also did treason! Okay.
Though you acted out of loyalty to the Sultana, such deeds are in violation of both the word and spirit of the law.
That's not how a moral dilemma works!
If you would, Lord Lolorito?
No, they're not actually they're not actually going to just like, well, technically you executed him without a trial, so therefore you're just as bad as everyone else here, buddy.
This potion will wake the Sultana from her slumber. Consider it a gesture of conciliation.
She did just imply that it was immoral.
Find her grace resting comfortably within her private chambers. Should you doubt my word, I shall willingly accompany you to the palace as your hostage.
Please stab him. You can still stab him, though.
I like not your motives, Lolorito. But you saved the Sultana's life, and for that, you have my gratitude.
You also almost got Laban executed. Laban would have been executed. Are we skipping past that? The music went away.
Rauban Aldin, you are hereby reinstated as General of the Immortal Flames. The citizens of Ul'dah shall once more be united under Nanamo Ul'Namo, and together we shall usher in a new age of prosperity.
This... Is that it? What? That seriously? I was about to say fuck status quo. Like, You can't be serious, right? What? That guy... Are we skipping over the fact where that guy, for all we know at this point, wiped out the Scions of the Seventh Dawn? Like, they're fine. I know. But, like, as far as we know right now, Scions of the Seventh Dawn, all fucking dead. All of them. Laban, almost executed. And he acted like a little shit. Which is probably the highest crime. And because Laban... Okay. So let me just make sure let me talk a little bit about let me just say, for the record, it's not like Laban just like walked up to Lolorito and cut him down. Don't forget, not Lolorito, whoever the fuck his name was that died and was a little shit and started off this shit. What was the name of him? The guy that Laban killed. Teleji, thank you. It's not like Laban walked up to Teleji in like the middle of the street and cut him down. Teleji kicked down the door to the bloody banquet, announced the queen was dead, very seriously implied he killed the queen, and then tried to take Laban into custody with the pretty clear expectation that he would execute him. So it's not like Laban just like whether or not it was by the legal definition self-defense, we could get into an argument over, but there's a lot of different ways to slice it. With Teleji's death, Teleji explicitly blamed you for the murder. Yeah, but literally anyone who had any understanding of what was happening. I think Laban flat out said, I bet you killed the Sultana, and Teleji was a sarcastic little shit. Like, we all knew, dramatic irony or no, because, also, don't forget, Teleji did do a lot of shit before that. He was basically almost openly working against the Sultana. I am calm. I'm calming down. Still. What the fuck? Man. I didn't like the conversation with Heavensward, and I didn't like it because it was doing characterization that I didn't much like. This just feels bad. Like, Heavensward, I was looking at it like, well, this concept is interesting, but I don't exactly... I was whining about it, I admit, in retrospect, but with the Heavensward reveal and, like, the revelation that the Dragon Song War was just, like, the eternal punishment of the city, it was a neat concept that I just wasn't able to fully buy into. Maybe I treated it too unfairly. This is just... I hesitate to call this a wrap-up. It's just nothing. It's just, well, technically, we're all bad, aren't we? And then back to the status quo. Technically, you did something slightly illegal, so, you know, you gotta be fine with this guy who definitely did a lot of illegal things on purpose. Yes, I did just call murder slightly illegal, but still, I'm pissed. Oh my god, can we get back to the dragons now? I can't believe I would say that after how the last stream ended, but holy shit. By the 12, I feared Lord Lolorito's arrival would herald another bloodbath. Little did I suspect that he of all people would gift us the means to rouse the Sultana. Yeah, that's not good! Okay. I gotta buy. This is what they're doing. Just get past it. Whatever. Fine. Shall we also make our way to Ul'dah? I should imagine Bartholomew has been instructed to admit us. Don't get me wrong. Heavensward is good, but... It does relieve me a little bit that, like... Oh yeah, I could be a samurai if I really want to. It does relieve me a little bit that I'm not the only one who's like, hey, this is kind of some bullshit. Then again, I'll be honest. Endwalker's post-content launch content has been disappointing to say the least. Oh, that's a shame. Hopefully the next expansion isn't that bad. Oh well. Flame General Garbon mentioned you might be coming. Please, this way, if you will. Alright, let's just wrap this shit up. So are we still doing the abdication, though? Why is some part of me just gonna be like, actually, Lolorito gave us poison, and we're about to kill the Sultana for realsies. That would be very funny. And also, it's not what they're doing. But, like... And also, it would be very cheap. And if they did it, I would also be pretty upset. But it would be really funny. How? Never mind. Some shit has been going down, let me tell you. Welcome back to the land of the living, Empress.
I was having the longest dream.
Tis time to wake up, Your Grace. Another day begins in Thanalan, and the sun blazes bright upon the sands.
She's just adorable. Oh my god, really?
Her Grace is awoken. The palace physician assures me she is none the worse for her slumber.
Wait. Hang on, I'm sorry. I guess he only lost like his forearm or something. Whatever, never mind. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
I believe Her Grace will soon resume her plans to place the government of Ul'dah into the hands of its citizens. Whatever path she chooses to take, I shall walk it with her. And we shall tread slowly, lest the nation be unsettled in our wake.
Her Grace's compassion is a shining beacon to us all. But what our city truly thrives upon is competition.
God, he just sounds like a
'Tis
dick.
in the struggle against our rivals that opportunities are seized and fortunes made. And with the Empire on the offensive once more, now would hardly seem the time to turn our system of government upon its head.
Are you privy to new intelligence, my lord?
I would hardly call it new. Remind me, what was the name of that enormous Imperial warship which met its end in Mordona? Oh, wait, I have it. The Agrias. Yes, well, 'twould appear that the Garleans have been hard at work on another such vessel.
Huh.
How close are they to completing this ship? Is it operational?
Its maiden flight was a success, I hear. I should imagine Emperor Varys is eager to see how it performs in battle.
Seriously. I get that you need to have a dickhead. I get it. Literally every single word that Lolorito says is just dripping with contempt and sarcasm. Like, dude, you're talking about a warship which could theoretically destroy the city, and you're telling us this in a tone as if you're scolding a child. Like, God, you're such a fucking idiot.
My lords and lady, I move that it is time to repair the damage caused by Telegi Adelegi and prepare our great nation to repel the Empire once more.
Yeah, like,
'Tis well that the Sultana has awoken. The Syndicate yet needs to put its house in order, but 'twould seem the worst of the confusion has passed. Uldar has taken control of its future, and I must do the same. I have decided to disband the Crystal Braves.
okay.
Among the recruits, there were those who supported our order's goals and convictions with all sincerity. 'Tis my hope that these loyal men and women will choose to remain our allies in the battles to come.
Wait, what did happen to the Crystal
As
Braves?
for those who sided with the traitor, Ilberd, they shall be hunted down and held to account for their crimes. It is my earnest hope that they will surrender themselves peaceably when the time comes, though I think it unlikely. Ah, my all-conquering Crystal Braves. The model army meant to pave the way for a single unified Grand Company of Eorzea. That so high an ideal should be brought so low.
Oh, shit.
I need not tell you how deeply the betrayal stung me. Yet I see now that it was mine own naivety and pride which allowed the Braves to fall prey to corruption. As ever, it is to your own shining example that I turn for inspiration. Like you, I mean to stand firm in the face of hardship and give mine all for the cause. Let us resume the search for our missing comrades, that we might come together to shine the light of dawn across the realm once more. The role of Crystal Brave Commander suited me ill, and I shall play it no longer. Henceforth, I shall be no more or less than Alfino, proud member of the Scions.
Well, I mean, I guess he must be in charge of the Crystal. I guess he has those authorities because Ilberd is an outcast. Something Ilberd just got gotten rid of in the background. I don't remember what happened with him. Whatever. I blush to speak thus of mine inner turmoil, but the fact remains, there is no man alive in whom I would rather confide. Were it not for your shining example, I might never have emerged from beneath the pall of my despair. Man. Still no word from Master Garland. Hope this mana cutter of theirs is nearing completion. I am assured that her grace will make a full recovery. Do you have wings? Oh, those are your weapons. Aye, and Ul'dah too shall flourish once more. General Lawbon and his colleagues will have matters well in hand, I believe. Lady Yugiri, a question if I may. I believe your people have been keeping a close watch on the Crystal Braves. Might you know how things stand at the Rising Stones? Excuse me. Yes, of course. You'll be pleased to know that the 3rd Unit Braves abandoned Revenant's Toll when they learned of Captain Ilbert's defeat. The only blue uniforms to be seen there are now those worn by soldiers loyal to you, Master Alphino. To me? I see. I am grateful to hear that at least some of our members were true to their oaths. Ere we return to Ishgard, I must go to the Rising Stones and thank these stalwarts for their service. It shall be my final act as Crystal Brave Commander. Will you join me, Dekka? You were there at the company's inception. 'Tis only fitting that you'll be present at its end. And I would appreciate the support. Yeah, we saw him when we busted out Lawbon. Man. This is all very disappointing. Oh well. It's just gonna be a gross little sticky note. I'm still curious about how they're going to deal with a lot of the intrigue that Heavensward has set up. Is Heavensward gonna end and is the Dragon Song War just still gonna be a thing? I assume not, but like after this. Commander, you're alive. Who are you? Who are you? Whatever. And Dekka too. I knew he'd scrape through. My splendid Crystal Braves. I have wronged you, all of you. My promises of glory and salvation have brought you naught but blood and betrayal. Bah, you'll not hear us complaining. 'Twas a sight messier than expected, but we were still fighting for the freedom of all, just like we swore. Ain't that right, mates? Aye. Oh, wait, you I recognize. You're the Conjurer girl. No one else here You seem vaguely familiar? No one else here I know. You humble me. I'm truly blessed to have such steadfast comrades. It is with the most profound regret, then, that I must... That's enough of that, Commander. We know what ye've a mind to say, and we ain't having none of it. We talked it over, see, and we're all agreed. You can take our uniforms and strip us of our ranks, but we won't be no less of a company. But the Crystal Braves... The Crystal Braves may be finished, but the ideals upon which the company was founded live on. They bind us to each other, and to you. Commander, Alphino. Our minds have made up, so you might as well get used to it. Let us help the Scions. Let us help you find Minfilia and the others. Oh, he was a member of Titan. Oh, that's why it seems familiar. My friends, after all that has happened, I know not what to say. Okay. I'll stop being sarcastic when it gets good again. Pray, excuse me. I thought my tears spent. My grandfather used to say that one could measure a man by the constancy of his comrades. Mayhaps I am the exception which proves the rule. Nay, do not protest. I know I am not worthy of their loyalty, Deca. But as Thaliok as my witness, I shall do everything in my power to earn it. Alright, well, at least you're better now. Anyway, I must speak of future plans with the remaining Braves. Any information we uncover on the Mystic Scions will need to be shared with our allies across the realm. Specifically, Urianger and the Waking Sands, and Totoro and Ishgard. While we are organizing our various channels of communication, I would ask that you call upon Master Garland at the Manufactory. I will join you in Ishgard as soon as I am able. Okay. Cool, that happened. This is the weakest part of Heavensward narrative. I get it, though to be honest, I didn't really like... I've said this before. I'll say it again. I really didn't like the narrative twist that came with talking to Reisvelger. I wasn't sure exactly what they were going to do, because I 100% would have been disappointed too if it was just like, ah, yes, I will help you end this war. But, like, some shit still has to happen. It's the second act low point, though. It was set up, I assume. We'll find something. Alright. Deca! How in the seven hells do you do it? I was just about to send for you. We have but this moment completed the Manicutta's first successful test flight. A few minor adjustments and she'll be ready to go. While we see to the finishing touches, you might want to go pay a visit to Valfortant Manor. A dragoon by the name of Estinian was looking for you. Estinian? What did you do? Estinian? Sorry, hang on. Estinian! He's just your dragoon! Also, I believe that he fucked up. What did he do? I wonder, am I allowed to have an emote of me holding a knife? Because I really, hang on. I'm not going to get my knife. I'll use this pen. It's very sharp, trust me. I kind of want an emote of me going like, go on. Just like, continue. Swiftly continue. Not threatening. Not like this. Just straight up like, tread carefully. That's a good idea. I think I have emote slots left. Sorry, now I'm distracted by this, I admit, but I really want to know. Do I still have emote slots left? Yeah, I have 3 emote slots left. Shit, what the hell? Alright, that might be something I do post-stream. You fulfilled your obligation to the Uldans, then. Mistress Totoro has been keeping me appraised of the situation. Once I learned that these Manicutters of Master Garland were nearing completion, I saw no reason to tarry in the miss. For the present, Nidhogg seems content to remain in the area, plotting his revenge. Might not this be an apt moment to unfold our plans to Sir Aymeric? I think we've kept him in the dark long enough. I'm still not into just killing Nidhogg, by the way. I don't think that's going to solve all our issues. Again, this whole war against Ishgard was meant as a punishment for killing one of the dragons. And we're just going to go kill another dragon. This isn't a plan. Sir Aymeric has been eager to speak with you. Pray proceed. I hope he voice acts though. Come on, we've had a lovely series of voice acted cutscenes. Give me something.
All stands ready, Lord Commander.
The moment has come then.
Pray excuse my lateness. I paid a brief visit to the workshop to inquire about the Manicutters. The engineers assure me that they're ready.
The area is now but a short flight away. Yet what a long and winding path we took to reach this point. Were it not for Master Alphinaud's proposal, we never would have attempted to parley with the dragons. Though our negotiations yielded little, our expedition with Lady Isart taught us much.
You took an unimaginable risk. I could scarce believe the tale Estinian told.
Aye. 'Tis true that many of our countrymen would sooner die than join hands with the heretic's mistress. But 'twas through that most unlikely of alliances that we came to speak with Hraesvelgr.
Hraesvelgr.
Conversation that went rather poorly, as I recall.
In this instance, the journey was more important than the destination. Had we not slain Nidhogg's consort, Tiaman, and put the Great Worm on his guard, the Dravanians would have arrived at Ishgard's walls long ago.
Aye, that they would. Full grateful am I for every hour of respite your actions have afforded us. Thanks to you, our defenses are much improved. 'Tis but a pity they won't be enough.
Thus, you believe an assault upon the area represents the city's best chance of survival. Is that not so, Estinian?
I am under no illusions. Nidhogg's might is legendary. But with his eye in my possession, I can stifle his strength at the source. Victory will be hard won, even so. And I shall be glad indeed to have the Warrior of Light at my side.
You shall have my blade as well. There are more of these mana cutters to be had, yes?
Lord Commander, no.
She's got a point.
How can I, a proud knight of Ishgard, stand by and do naught while an outsider risks life and limb for our homeland? I swore an oath to protect this city.
You know, I remember in the run-up before Heavensward started, when Lady Iceheart first attacked the city, I thought that the knight that helped her betray people might be Sir Emmerich.
Pray leave the slaying of dragons to dragoons, Sir Knight. Your duty to command the city's defense is no less vital. Should we fail, and Nidhogg slip through our grasp, who then will hold the walls against him? Will you leave Ishgard in the hands of the Holy Sea's zealots?
There are others.
Who but you has the authority and the standing to orchestrate a city-wide defense? I do not, and neither does the Warrior of Light. That is why it is our place to fight, and yours to remain here, Lord Commander. What? You too, Master Alphino? By the Fury. You have shown some promise, but this adversary is far beyond your skills.
He didn't actually say anything.
Your candor is appreciated, Sir Dragoon. I shall remain then and cheer you from afar.
Well, my friend,
Did something just glitch?
It would seem I have discouraged the last of the volunteers and claimed the task as ours alone. But if any alive can best this worm, 'tis surely we too.
This doesn't seem right. Something here is really, really wrong. It's... I have pricked Master Alphino's pride, I fear. But had I been less forceful, the boy would have insisted on accompanying us to the Eyrie. Do not think me blind to his talent. With a few more campaigns under his belt, I have no doubt that Alphino will make a fine field commander. But one does not practice on an adversary such as Nidhogg. We shall be hard-pressed enough without the added worry of carrying a novice. Pride cometh before the fall, eh, Estinian? Oh hey, there's the last Aether Current. And I get a mana cutter. We have tarried long enough. Let us call upon Master Garland to take possession of the mana cutters. Oh boy. Considering how highly people talk about this expansion, and I am waiting with bated breath to see just exactly how this fucks up. It does not feel very usual to... Am I not going the right... Oh no, this is the right way. Sid. Oh, well, there's a mana cutter. Deck, old friend. The cutters are ready when you are. The finer adjustments cost us a few sleepless nights, but we got there in the end. Which means you can get where you need to go. I tell you, these little beauties will tear through that wind barrier like a sermaid drill through cottage cheese. And that, my friends, is a Garland Ironworks guarantee. You have our thanks. Come, warrior of light, the dread worm will... We're nowhere near the end yet, are we? Are we near the end? I thought I was like halfway through, but... Okay. Oh fuck, the dungeon is right here, huh? Well, I'm gonna do it with a party of NPCs for the thematic. Yeah, I'll be a mechanist. And also so I don't have to fuck over a bunch of random people. It's a very funny noise. Oh, we can almost see his eye. You know, I never did try to look under Estinia's mask. Is that... Is that Nidhogg? Okay. Huh. I'll be honest, I expected some more shit to be up. I wasn't really expecting like, oh, it's Estinian is Nidhogg, but... What happens now? Huh. You know, we only have like 2 of the 6 crystals reactivated anyway. Hey Will, hey Chat, hey Toucans. We're killing Nidhogg, I guess. Fuck. Oh, that's the wrong skill. It just exploded. Alright. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen. I expected a dramatic revelation, not for us to actually just walk in here and actually start killing Nidhogg. Maybe I've still got a bit of a bad taste in my mouth from that Ul'dah shit. Oh wait, I need to remember that I'm actually doing a dungeon here.
Your guard is down.
Alright. Is there anything back here? Hello? Nope, just a dead end. Alright. I'm thankful at least that they let us do this with NPCs. It's a normal version anyway, so it's not like it's going to be difficult. There is still a lot of room for fuck-ups here. Nidhogg could be a primal and thus not be the real Nid. God, I just want to know how this goes as much as anything else. Still, in the meantime, well, it's a neat looking dungeon, I suppose.
Your guard is down.
Fuck, I thought that was me exploding for a second there. It's fine. Any smilers in chat? Toucans can smile once. That's a big ass worm. What's up, buddy? Was I supposed to do something and I wasn't paying attention? I'll be honest, I wasn't looking. I was paying too much attention to my damage hotkeys. What the hell? Okay, if I get a big purple beam, attach it to the tower, I guess. I feel like I'm definitely supposed to actually try to avoid that. Oh, okay. So can I do something with this? Yes, okay. Thank God I saw that random NPC deal with this before I had to worry about it. Simple enough mini boss though. Moving on. And I even get some treasure that I may or may not be able to use. Well, actually I can't use that, so I guess I can't complain. I feel like I've gone the wrong... Nope, I've gone the right way. Oh hey, everything's on fire. Neat. I guess that's a thing now. I don't mean to alarm anyone, but like... That dragon was on fire. Oh. I don't think I should... I was gonna say I don't think I should be here. I was correct. Easy does it. Up. Okay, well that looks bad. Well, at least I dodged it this time. My friends got set on fire, but like, you know, they're probably used to it. They fight dragons all the time. Me, I need to deal with other things, like the desert. And being okay with treason. I'll get over it at some point, I promise. Is something farting over here? Because let's be honest, that's just pretty rude. Oh, nope, alright. It's fine now. What's a little treason between friends? I'm so glad you asked. It's treason. I hope that answered all your questions. Let me know if you need any follow-up real quick. You know, if anything's going slightly weird. Shit. And I'll be sure to get back to you. Easy does it. Just a classic prank. I mean, listen. When I was younger, we all suggested a little bit of treason with the lads. But, you know, once you hit a certain age, it's just irresponsible. Do you have any idea how much trouble it causes to destabilize a bloodline? It's like a whole thing. First, you need to, like, make the plan to trick them into an undesirable outcome, let's say. Then you gotta deal for like years afterwards with all the people who want vengeance against you for ruining a whole country and dooming millions to suffer in toil and agony. Like, it's just not worth it. I get it, it's a bit of a laugh, but like, at some point you gotta take the responsibility that comes with it. God forgive you if you actually, like, leave the staff to clean up after your mess. You just come look at the treasurer like, just kill the king. You gotta be king now. You gotta deal with this fella. Like, that's just a dick move, you know? It's the same type of people who, like, leave the cart at the grocery store out. Like, ooh, I'm creating jobs. You're not creating jobs. You're destabilizing a government. Take some responsibility.
Taste my loss.
I probably should have used this. Well, we'll wait for a second for my heat gauge to be back up to full. Should only take a moment. Doesn't really matter. Can't use the spell twice in one battle anyway. Oh shit. Well, it's fine. Ooh, I wonder if the crit applies to this. No, this is an ability, not a weapon skill. I just get hit by something? There we go, nice and easy. Alright. I haven't gone back and done any of these since the rework. This is I mean, these fights are kind of interesting. The hard version of this dungeon ought to be kind of fun to go through. Who among us has not formed their own nation in their younger years? Did you just suggest treason and regicide as a broken window fallacy? Maybe I did. Unrelated, I'm gonna go Google something right now. I see. No. I just was calling people a dick. See, where to next? Oh, that's convenient. Ah, shit, did I just use the last of my heat right before the boss? They streamlined some of the mechanics of the NPC AI would have less issues. There is no area hard. Ah. Well, rip. And also a little bit rip that they made the dungeons simpler so the AI would work better. But, oh well. I just, like fighting through with the AI for right now because I like the, resonance of fighting with Estinian. Though in the future I might be more tempted to actually do it with NPCs again. Cool guys don't look where they're shooting. Go ahead and get those sick new stats. Plus an instant DPS queue. That also helps. I assume that's not new for me. Yeah. Man, they have got to learn some basic maintenance around here. I don't mean to come after the dragons, but like, come on, guys. What if you want to have a nice lady dragon over? I hear you're newly single, Nidhogg. Why do I feel bad for being a dick to a dragon? Right. What's all this then? There's 3 big ash crystals. There's 4 of these spires around the place. They don't look like the mini boss from earlier. This isn't the end of it either. This is just the prelude before the big boss fight. Uh-oh. Tank! 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da.
Your guard is down.
Well, that's satisfying. Alright, who's ready to go kill Nidhogg, I guess? That was dark? Y'all! Tiamat literally was not a character. Just kind of showed up and we killed her, and they were like, wow, we killed Nidhogg's consort. And it was not given any dramatic weight. I'll be honest, I'm not liking Heavensward so far. It started off real strong, but this middle part... Like, ever since, basically, I would say us killing Tiamat, it's just been a lot less interesting. Alright. Right, let's do this. What is my damage rotation? Should I have dodged that? Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Oh shit. Thank you, healer. I'm sorry I fucked up. Let's pay attention now that I'm through the most of my damage rotation. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's equally bad. Let me break level 1 in place. That's neat. Aw, fucker, I just summoned my turret. Alright. Fuck, are we in a timer now? Fuck. Okay, it's fine. We make this. We make this easy. Dick! Where did he go? Fuck! That actually scared the shit out of me. Oh, fuck, I accidentally activated my crit at the wrong time. One thing I don't know about my turret is whether or not it's worth it to wait until I'm at 100% battery to use it. Uh-oh. And we won. And he's dead. He's just leaving so that he can go be dead now. It's fine. Man, I really am half naked. Ah, shit. I know we just were in the middle of killing Nidhogg, but I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I gotta go learn how to shoot a gun better. What the fuck is a Dane Stafe? Dark Knight's arm. Well, that would have been neat if I was a Dark Knight, wouldn't it? Congrats! I did it. Alright. Now what's going on? Yeah, that seems bad. I wonder where Lady Iceheart went. But the time? You're beyond time. Suck my dick. I've not forgotten thee, Dragoon. Mine essence claimed thee once and shall do so again. I'm actually gonna read these. Estinian, who are you?
This ends here.
Estinian. Oh, that's his face. Guess he wasn't joking about having his armor dyed crimson, was he? Hey, Daisy, what's good?
You gifted my people 1,000 years of suffering. Now I gift you an eternity in darkness.
Seriously, this is what gives us another crystal? Seriously? Okay. What is this? Who are you? Is that the original Azure Dragoon? Or is that Estinian?
Ours, Lord Eldrath. The eyes of Nidhogg.
Huh.
Aye. The worm lies broken and my father is avenged. With the wellspring of his vitality thus denied him, Nidhogg shall not linger long in this world.
Huh. Okay.
But behold the terrible price we have paid. My sire is dead. So many brother knights slain. We traded our honor for the strength which now courses in our veins. And still we are forced to make such sacrifice.
But not in vain, my lord. Hraesvelgr is the only great worm left in Dravania, and he dares not leave his lair. With Nidhogg's eyes in your possession, who now can challenge the might of Ishgard, ascend the throne, and take your rightful place as the ruler of our people?
Nay, my friend. I must forsake the mantle of king. Though Nidhogg be defeated, his wormling horde yet darkens the skies with wings beyond counting. As one who partook of Ratatoska's strength, it shall be my penance to bear a knight's arms until death grants me leave to retire. When that day comes, no prince shall perish, but a hell's-bound hunter of dragons.
But Lord Haldreth, what then shall become of the royal line?
Think of your people, my lord. Without a king, who will the common man turn to in his hour of need? How will he find his way without your benevolent hand to guide him?
I do think it's neat that these are the 5 house heads from
Thank you,
1,000
Sir
years ago.
Varian and Sir Silvertrill, for dispelling my remaining doubts. With men of such wisdom and compassion in service to the realm, 'tis plain that Ishgard has no need of a king. But if you must bow to the demands of tradition, you need look no further than yourselves for one worthy to wear the crown. Fare thee well, my brother knights, my loyal friends. On these shoulders shall I bear the weight of my father's sins. With this lance shall I repay the debt accrued through our misdeeds.
Huh.
What cruel jest has fate played upon us? Have we seized this desperate victory only to lose a king?
Oh, he looks like Emmerich. I wonder if it's his forefather or something.
We can but act as our lord has bid. We few who remain must divide between us the rulership of Ishgard and her people.
Not I. My oath was to Lord Haldrath, and he alone. If he is not to be king, then I would hang up my shield as well.
Nope, Emmerich in Fort
Will you
Tombor.
abandon us too, sir?
I would wash my hands of blood and betrayal, and take up an honest trade. Mayhap I shall serve ale instead of sharpened steel.
We four, then.
Forton, Hylanat, Dirander, and Zemail. But 4 houses to rule all of Ishgard.
And what of the throne?
We keep it empty. Until the day a king rises once more, we must assume the role of stewards. We shall shape our nation anew with a history of our own making, and let the truth of this dark day die here, upon the battlefield.
Okay, but if they killed Nidhogg, what did we just kill?
What ails you, friend? Are you wounded?
And why was that guy in Estinian's armor?
To history. To the culmination of the first battle with Nidhogg.
And why did I accidentally just refresh the page? Whoops.
The legend of Ishgard's founding tells that our ancestors were led to the land of Kurthus by the valiant King Thordan. In the midst of their journey, they came to a wide chasm, where they were set upon by a great worm, Nidhogg. A furious battle then ensued, with Thordan leading the van. Though the brave king was slain defending his people, his son, Haldrath, the first Azure Dragoon, fought on undaunted.
Okay.
And with a mighty thrust of his lance, he gouged out Nidhogg's eye, forcing the wicked creature into retreat. Thus, did this eldritch orb become a sacred treasure of Ishgard, lending its power to every knight deemed worthy to bear the title of Azure Dragoon. A rousing tale, is it not? Would that I could still believe it. But your vision, which we must accept as immutable truth, leaves no room for doubt, save on one point. If Haldrath took both of Nidhogg's eyes, then how came this eye to be lodged in the worm's skull?
To be fair, he's covered in blood. It's kind of more gross than the eye.
Another question lies buried.
Oh, he's missing one of his horns on his helmet. Or was that just never there?
Twas a fierce battle, but one I knew we would win. Your fame is well deserved, warrior of light. Full proud am I to have fought at your side. I would fain return with all swiftness to Ishgard to inform the Lord Commander of our triumph.
But
we must first have words with Heavensward. There are parts of this tale that the worm has kept from us, and I would know wherefore.
Is he gonna want to talk with us? Though Nidhogg is fallen, my heart is yet heavy. God, I feel like I can't even pretend to try that voice. I want somebody to make it kind of the full MSQ that's just characters nodding at each other. Ooh. Alright. And this stain of corruption pleases me not. When all have been put to rest, I must needs forge my armor anew. Cool. Well, now I have a new mount. So that's cool. Shit. Neat. And it does have a grounded form, so I can drive it around. I thought I saw something like this before. Alright. Excuse me. Anyway, you just killed this dragon's brother. Killing his sister pissed them all off and started the Dragon Song War. This next quest is called The Song Begins. This can only go well. With Nidhogg fallen, none save Heavensward remains to answer our questions. Let us trouble the worm again. And if Iceheart yet lingers at Zenith, all the better. I would have her hear the truth from the dragon's maw. Alright, let's go see what's up. Can I swap mount in midair? Now it grounds me. Well, might as well take the mana cutter to the, Honestly, it's just so big compared to the chocobo. It feels weird. I'm happy I at least managed to make it so that I figured out all my Aether stuff before I had to worry about it. There are still things that bug me. For instance, there seems to be a whole half of the map here we haven't explored. There also seems to be a whole half of this map we haven't explored. We also haven't been to this part of the map at all. So some shit still has to go down. We're not done. Which feels fair. Though I am curious about what the hell is about to happen. I recently learned all these dragon names are from the Norse myth. They live in the tree. That tracks. Oh, now that I've unlocked flying, is it going to be up at the top? Doesn't seem like it. I'm curious what's up there. Right, he seemed eager to talk to us last we left. Oh, Isail, you're not going to be very happy with us, are you? 'Twas you, was it not? The furious screams of the dragon carried far. You have slain Nidhogg. What more could you desire from this place? Will you not raise Felgar to mourn the death of his kin in peace? Spare us your sanctimonious judgment, Ice Maiden. We have a gift for the Great Worm, and a mystery that can no longer lie buried. Lady Iceheart, the Dragonsong War has all but consumed your life and claimed many of your followers. 'Tis time you learned the truth of its beginning, the whole truth, that we may at last bring this bitter conflict to an end. Sound the horn, warrior of light. That was the level 55 dungeon. Heavensward goes up to level 60. Yeah, I guess we are like halfway through. I guess there's gonna be some twist here. I just worry about what it is at this point. Maybe I'm just still broken over Ul'dah's ending and how mediocre that was. Sup, bro? Was it your eye in Nidhogg? You are missing one, and it was a yellow eye, not a Nidhogg colored eye. Oh my god, this is gonna bug the shit out of me if I don't say it out loud for the benefit of the VOD, and also me. Impenitent mortals ever seeking to bury old wrongs into new. I did sense the moment of Nidhogg's demise.
You mean the moment I prized your eye from his head?
Twould seem thou hast uncovered my secret. Aye, unto the blinded Nidhogg did I yield one half of my strength. Are we giving him his eye back? Are you cool with this, Justinian? Sorry, writing down that Hraesvelgr gave Nidhogg an eye. I have a lot of notes for this one. God. Nidhogg, what hath befallen thee? They are hiding his eyes. We are undone by covetous mortals. They did take Lotta-Sucker's eyes and glut their appetites upon her essence. She is slain then. What madness hath unmade our peaceful accord? Did I not warn thee, brood brother? They have ever been untrustworthy creatures, these short-lived Ellison. Oh, yep, there's his eyes gone. I'm sorry, that's a very funny face. Rat-Utosker. I'm just gonna fuck it up and you can be happy that you tried to help. But thou were enchanted by thy mortal maid. Thy folly hath cost Ratatosker her life, and me mine eyes. O my beloved Shiva, how swiftly are thy kin made bestial by their appetites. Hraesvelgr, 'twas thy blindness that did invite disaster into our lands. Surrender thee an eye to me, and let that be thy penance. Nidhogg. They bested me once, but I was reckless. I shall need but a single eye to inflict enduring torment upon these traitors and every child of their line. Yield to me thy strength, brood brother. My vengeance is begun. So Hraesvelgr I mean... Thou hast borne witness to a scene from my past. Oh, she saw it too.
It was yours. Your strength that sustained Nidhogg all these years.
Would that Eldreth had dealt the worm a killing blow.
When my brood brother did appear before me, bloody and blinded, his life was all but spent. He demanded half my vigor, that he might exact his revenge upon the mortals who had wronged us.
And so you acquiesced. You surrendered your eye to Nidhogg, knowing full well the suffering he would inflict.
The peace my beloved so dearly desired had been shattered by her own kin. Their treachery claimed my brood sister's life and my brood brother's reason. Thinkest thou thy fits of indignation will move me to remorse? Go, mortals. Take your unruly passions and leave this place. Your presence here spelleth naught but misery. Were it not for Shiva's soothing embrace, I would slay you where you stand. Woe betide you should the bond we share ever weaken. Say that to my face! Actually, no, please keep flying away. So, Heavensward still had his, he still had his reason, and he was cool with this. Though he lifted not a single claw, 'twould seem that Heavensward wreaked his own manner of vengeance against us.
'Twas my life's goal to slay Nidhogg, but I find there is little joy to be had in its accomplishment.
But you have rid the world of a hate-filled creature, and ended a bloody war in so doing.
Wait, no, you don't like...
I lost my family to Nidhogg's flames, and 'twas with fury in my heart that I took up the lance. Every blow I struck in the name of vengeance. We were not so different, he and I.
I will not judge you for your deeds. I have not the right. Too many innocents have perished in the name of my greater good.
Yet even with all that has passed, the tale is incomplete. We are short a great worm's eye. Of the pair which Haldreth took from Nidhogg, only one is known to us, the one I bear. What then became of the other? Why did Nidhogg, who had taken such pains to prolong the Dragonsong War, suddenly decide to hurl his entire army against the walls of Ishgard? Lord Commander. Aye. The deed is done. Nidhogg is slain. What? In the city? A battle with whom? At once, Lord Commander. Hold firm till our return. Fighting has broken out in the city. Lord Emmerich was sparse with the particulars, but it seems some commoners threw open the gates to a force of heretics.
I gave no order to attack.
Are we to mark the end of the Dragonsong War by spilling the blood of our own? Mayhap Heavensward was right about us. Let us away, warrior of light. The people must be saved from themselves.
Okay.
Wait! I would join you! There has been enough violence. I will appeal to my people in the city and make them see reason.
Come then, Lady Iceheart. Let us write the final chapter in this damnable war.
I don't know why that one animation is so funny. Hey, She-Tra, I'm... Uh-oh. What the church doing?
A small army of heretics has invaded the city, Your Eminence. But there is no cause for concern. A sizable contingent of our soldiers is already in place to repel the Dravanian assault. And the intruders will soon find themselves outnumbered and outmatched.
Our plans proceed apace, then?
Yes, Your Eminence. This unrest shall serve to feed the people's fear of the heretics and the dragons both.
And lend renewed fervor to their prayers for deliverance.
Who the fuck are you trying to summon?
Good. Grant our guests what time they need to sow a measure of chaos, then order the Temple Knights to crush them.
Your will be done.
And here comes the Ascian. Right on cue.
The moment is at hand.
Hey, La Hapoya.
Excellent. All shall soon be in alignment. It is time for the Bringer of Light to die.
So they're trying to summon a primal. Just the shrug. Just work with us, man. Some shit's going on.
Comrades, sheathe your swords. There is no need for further bloodshed.
Oh, she's not gonna survive this day, is she?
She has come. Hear me, brothers and sisters. The war is ended. Nidhogg is no more. Aye, it is so. This adventurer and the Azure Dragoon laid the great worm low.
I have a title. I'm the Warrior of Light. You're gonna call him the Azure Dragoon. You're not gonna call him some random fucking knight. You're gonna call me the Warrior of Light, ain't you, fucker?
The endless cycle of violence between man and dragon was born of our forefathers' treachery. You have followed me, bled with me, to bring this truth to light that we might all know peace. But Nidhogg is dead. Nidhogg is dead, my friends. He who bore such hatred towards Ishgard is dead! Let his hatred die with him, I say! Let us sheathe our swords and go in peace!
Oh, she's about to die.
Have we lost?
No, my friend. Far from it. At long last, the peace for which we have so desperately fought is within our grasp. And I, for one, would not forsake it. Peace?
Seize the witch! Let none escape!
Oh, y'all better not.
Providing aid and succor to the wounded should be our first concern. If the heretics mean to observe the peace, then it would be folly not to do the same.
Let's go, horsey fart. Let's go. Alright. Anyway. That was rather too close for comfort, but 'twould seem that calm is returning to the streets. My mind, however, yet clamors with 1,000 questions. You return to Ishgard in the oddest of company, my friend. Sick-ass new armor. Alright, give me something good. Give me something good. Ooh! Eh. It could be better. Alright. That, my friends, was rather too close for comfort. Praise alone that things did not end in bloodshed, I confess. I was more than a little dismayed to see you in the company of Lady Iceheart. Whatever is going on, Dekka? No one told him. Basically, nobody knew that we were going off on a quest with Lady Iceheart besides... I am so sorry. I'll be right back. Beep. Yeah, no. The only person who knew that we were with Lady Iceheart was, I think, Emmerich. There was never a moment where he explicitly said, "Oh, so you're working with Iceheart," but Estinian told him everything that happened. All right. Beg pardon. You traveled to the Churning Mist together, along with Estinian. Never was there a more unlikely alliance, nor one so magnificently effective. Nidhogg dead, the heretics pacified. Father and Sir Aymeric must know of this. Let us break the news to them together. I will bring Sir Aymeric to Fortaunt Manor. Yes, an excellent suggestion. Very well. Dekka and I shall await you there. Alright, we're nearing my time limit. Not that much further to go. To be honest, I was like, ooh, I should probably stop like half an hour ago, but can't end in the middle of this. Do I have titles? Like, everyone has these titles. Do I have titles? Can my title be Dan? That's a good title. I know a man named Dan. He's a cool man. Alright, let's go. You probably unlocked a title or two. Yeah. Should be selectable on your character page. Right. Estinian, are you going to deal with that blood, buddy? Oh, shit.
Praise Halone, you are safe.
Halone? Okay.
My safety was never in doubt, Father. For I had the Azure Dragoon and the Warrior of Light by my side. We bring the most wonderful tidings.
And that bus passes and we explained everything.
The infamous Lady Iceheart here in Ishgard? This is most unexpected.
She has done much to quell the violence. The Inquisition may not approve, but we are glad of her presence.
And with the Great Worm's demise, even our nation's more reactionary elements will have scant grounds to press for her immediate impeachment.
My thoughts exactly.
What of the truth revealed to us by Hraesvelgr? That the origins of the Dragonsong War, a core tenet of Ishgardian faith, are quite unlike those depicted in the scriptures.
That men and dragons once lived together in harmony, and that it was man's treachery which shattered the peace and plunged our peoples into war.
The same scripture also describes the origins of the High Houses. Were it exposed as false, the legitimacy of our rule would be called into question. If both Highborn and Lowborn can trace their ancestry to Thordan and his Knights 12.
But a single sip of dragon's blood is required to confirm their lineage.
Okay. So all of Ishgard. This is something that was a little bit confusing, but I'm willing to accept at face value now that it's being explicitly told to me. So there were 12 knights. 4 of them remained as knights. Those became the high houses. And the other 8, all the commoners descended from. So that's why all the commoners have dragon blood in them. So sure, I can believe that. I can believe that the 8 knights who decided to become commoners, eventually their blood would spread throughout all the commoners. Why not?
If the Holy See knew of this and chose to remain silent, their crimes are grievous indeed. Regardless, this state of affairs cannot be allowed to continue.
Sir Emmerich, you cannot mean to raise this matter with the Archbishop.
Pray consider what you are proposing. If the Holy See chose to conceal the truth for centuries, what reason would they have to reveal it now?
Fuck the church. That's my reasoning.
At best, you will be branded a heretic and clapped in irons.
Then at least the Archbishop will have shown his true colors. My friends, this war will never truly be at an end until the truth is made known. You must see what lies on the horizon if it is not. When ruled by fear of a common enemy, we were united. But now we have none. During the war, the Highborn needed men to lead, and the Lowborn men to follow. Not anymore. 'Tis but a matter of time before the old order is called into question. Lady Iceheart will share the truth with her followers, and the Holy See will be powerless to stop its spread. The disenfranchised will rise up united, and blood will flow in the streets once more. A divided Ishgard will not survive.
Tread carefully, Lord Commander.
My lady, is it wise to let him go? I sympathize with the Lord Commander's desire for reform, but to approach the Archbishop in this manner bespeaks an idealism to which I did not think Sir Emmerich prone.
Though he comports himself as a realist, he has long dreamt of reform. 'Twas that idealism which first drew me to him, that which made me swear an oath to serve. We must not think of ways to hinder his cause, but rather ways to aid it, even should the Holy See cry heresy.
You cannot mean...
If the Lord Commander does not return from the vault at the appointed hour, I mean to go and fetch him.
Have care, my lady. Your words border on treason. Should they reach the wrong ears, you will be declared an enemy of Ishgard.
That is a risk I am willing to take.
Lest you forget, my lord, I am not born of this land. My loyalty is to the Lord Commander alone. But I speak only of what may come to pass. If the rumors regarding his heritage are to be believed, we have naught to fear.
Lies and slander.
Excuse me?
Forgive me, what rumors are these?
That Sir Emmerich is the Archbishop's bastard son.
Okay.
Senior clergy are not permitted to marry and sire children. But even the holiest among us are not immune to temptation.
I labor to believe it. Sir Emmerich is truly the Archbishop's son.
He has never been publicly acknowledged as such. But the rumors have plagued him since childhood. That he rose to his current position, despite being despised as a bastard and accused of profiting from his father's influence, bespeaks the quality of his character. It is my hope that on this occasion, the burden of his birth will work in his favor. Should our worst fears be realized, the Archbishop will not be so quick to execute his own flesh and blood, affording us time to mount a rescue.
Bastard or trueborn, he is our nation's best hope. If the Holy See dares to threaten him, I shall lead the charge against the Vault myself.
Hear, hear! The future of Ishgard rests on Sir Emmerich's shoulders. I too will do mine utmost to aid his cause.
Orchiffon, be reasonable.
Orchiffon. Okay.
A knight lives to serve, Father. To aid those in need. The people need Sir Emmerich more than ever, and we may be his only hope. There is no greater calling for a knight than to save the life of his fellow man. I swear to you, on the sigil of our house, that I shall do this and make you proud.
It's gonna be real awkward when he walks back in like, listen guys, my meeting went great, we're all good. Total reforms.
Romantic, reckless fools, the lot of you. So be it. Make your preparations.
I thank you all for your support.
Well, time to commit heresy, but this time for real and on purpose. Though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander. If we are to succeed, we must need to recruit others to our call. Is this a raid? Alfino? Alright. I have to end it there. I have to end it there. So, before we go to sleep, let's update our notes, because a lot has happened. I definitely wrote down a little, just a couple of things. A few things. God, you can see I should really get a better light setup, because you can see the frame rate drop as I lower this and the autofocus changes. Oh, is it fine? Nope, there it goes. There it goes. Hang on, wait. We bring it close. Smooth, smooth, smooth. We remove it. And slight choppiness. Alright. Anyway. Notes. So. We should probably write down... Oh yeah, we already wrote that Sid is working on a big airship. So I can scratch that off my notes. Let's just deal with Ul'dah. So... Hang on. There we go. So we have Olorito. And he used twisted I mean, he really didn't do anything good here. He twisted The fuck is the name of the asshole who died from the Syndicate? I can never remember his name. He's in my other notes. I'm so sorry. I cannot remember this. Teleji. Thank you. Okay. So Twisted, Teleji's plan to save the Regent and kill, I should write this, and kill Teleji. So he outlawed Ilbird, I guess. Reinstated Raban. Yes, this plot point sucked. Like that, it's just very disappointing as an end to the sword plot line. Let's see. I guess I should write down that Alfino disbands the Crystal Waves. Connect that up. Alfino disbands the Crystal Waves. Some loyalists. Stick with him. Okay, and that's basically everything that happened in Ul'dah. We have... I'm sorry, I'm trying to go off my notes here. I'm gonna write here further, because this is gonna escalate still. There's still stuff we don't know, so further revelations. Driving off of this. Thornton's son, Haldreth, first Azure Dragoon, slew Nidhogg with his 12 knights. There were 4 corpses in that cutscene where Haldreth is like, I'm abdicating the crown. The last shot of that cutscene was 4 corpses. I'm a little bit confused about who exactly those corpses are. One I assume is the king, Thordan. The other 3, I don't actually understand how many knights that common folk descended from. Thordan abdicates. Most for let's just say 8 knights retire or were killed. Four remaining become the high houses. And then I'm gonna write right here the 8 other lead to all the commoners. Hence, that's why all of them have dragon blood in them. Oh wait, no, he didn't slay Nidhogg. I need to say that. I need to be more specific about that, because he did not slay Nidhogg. Okay. Stole both of Nidhogg's eyes. With the Troll Knights, Thordan abdicates, and 8 knights retire or were killed. 4 remaining become the high houses. 8 others lead to all the commoners. Hence, all of them have all his guardians have dragon blood in them. And most importantly, Hraesvelgr gave his eye to Nidhogg. Okay. Wait, that's basically it for all this. Hang on, let me... Oh. Real quick. Sultana woken from slumber. I feel like there's one very big difference from my notes here from my previous notes, which is that my notes in ARR were definitely very noun-based. There were like details occasionally, but they were mostly focused on like connecting all the proper nouns together and stuff. My notes here for Heavensward are a lot more plot-based. We're doing a lot less explaining and exploring the world and a lot more like shit is happening. Which I'm not really mad about. It's just a difference. The Holy See, Archbishop, Thoradin the 7th, also the King. I'm going to connect him up with Amric. Bastard son. And I'm just gonna write a note here. He's definitely working. I'm just gonna do an arrow here. Working with La Habrea. Let's see. Lightning. We got the lightning crystal back for killing Nidhogg. You know, I kind of thought these crystals would be reactivated from us, like, learning great truths or something, but no. Killing these two dragons reawaken these two crystals. That's kind of weird. I'm not going to write down... Actually, I probably should write down that there's some girl... some girl known to have Thorn. Like, Thorn? Yeah. Dynasty. Blood. And then in parentheses, line before Uul Dynasty. Because that might come up later. That seems like too big of a detail to just sort of randomly say and then not bring up later. Sorry. That's important. Let's see. Haldreth claimed both sides of Nidhogg. He abdicated. 4 houses became 8, became the commoners. Alfie noticed disbanded the Crystal Braves. Lolorito gave us a potion to wake up the thing. Lahabre and the Pope are summoning a primal question mark. We don't know, but they're definitely working together. Heavensward gave Nidhogg an eye. Garlean's making another big airship. I guess we should write that down. Whatever. Maybe the Garlean Empire will be a big deal in a minute. It does seem conspicuous that we have 2 big airships getting made. One by Ishgard and one by the Garlean Empire. Making another big ol' airship. Like, they're both trying to go somewhere. It was the Thorn line. I wrote that down. The Thorn line, Teleji found some girl who had Thorn Dynasty blood. In fact, I'm even going to connect that up. Yeah, that's everything. maybe we should write down that Meryl is the lady in waiting. But to be honest, if she comes up again, I'm sure they'll reintroduce her. Okay, that is it for tonight. I need to go to bed. And despite everything, Dan Jones is still streaming. He's doing, I'm looking at it right now, he's doing a challenge run of Tears of the Kingdom. So if you don't want to know any Tears of the Kingdom spoilers, he's in a big fight right now. So if you want to avoid Tears of the Kingdom spoilers, I'll just say that he's fighting like basically one of the first major bosses right now. So if you know at least of the concept of the major bosses, I'll just say it. He's at like the major boss in the northwest, I guess I'll say. So yeah, that's the thing. Go tell him that he's a cool dude, and please have a good night's sleep. Have fun, everybody. Bye-bye. Wee. And I'm going to remember to actually end my stream this time. Hell yeah.